too sensitive at the moment. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you here. So today's video is inspired by a viewer comment that got me thinking. And I thought, you know what, I think this is worth mentioning and discussing. So, because it might be based on a stereotype that may or may not be true. So the comment, I don't have it ready to go. So this is sort of from what I recall, and it isn't perfect or verbatim, but the comment was something along the lines of that they were surprised that as an extrovert I was so introspective or self-reflective, and that they didn't know that that was something that extroverts really did. And well, first of all, thank you, and I think I appreciate the comment. I am honored that I'm properly and representing fellow extroverts, but I also sometimes wonder if I'm a little more in the middle of the spectrum, because I do like my time to reflect and think, and I love reading and doing a lot of things that might be considered more introverted hobbies. So that could be it. But I also thought, no, I don't want that to be something that's perpetuated in the personality community, that extroverts aren't deep or reflective or introspective or whatever word you want to use for that sort of, that idea of taking a step back, having your time to yourself to think about who you are, how you can improve on yourself, what you said, what you did, reflecting on your day. I think there are plenty of extroverts that do that. I mean, I don't know that it's exclusive to extroverts. I think it's just some people reflect and some people don't. And so I kind of want to dispel that misconception. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. There are plenty of us that just love to delve into our psyche, other people's psyches, if we're high on the FE. I'm high on the FE, man. So yeah, maybe it's because I'm an ENFJ. Maybe that's our thing, is we love analyzing ourselves and our thoughts and other people's thoughts and behaviors, and it's almost the point of like mad scientists, but in the realm of psyche and psychology. So maybe that's why it's the exception, but I think you could find others. I bet there are lots of like ENFPs and ENTJs, ESTJs. I'm sure in any type, really. I'm sure you'll find some that reflect and take the time to introspect, and some that don't. And yeah, so I mean, I really appreciate the comment. So I don't want that person that commented to feel like I'm narrowing in and saying anything critical. Not at all. I really appreciate that. I hope people feel open to share even dissenting comments or things that maybe they disagree with me or another person, but they can say it in a very tactful, respectful manner. That's cool. So no, I can see where there would be a stereotype there. I get it. Because people think we're just the partiers and we just want to blah 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 and not listen or reflect. But the truth is, we're human. And I believe it's been said that there's no actual strict extrovert and strict introvert. There's a spectrum. And if you were all on one side or the other, it'd be super unhealthy. So it's good to remember and keep that in mind when you're with somebody. Maybe they're more extroverted, and you might be surprised. They might like to meditate like I do, or self-reflect like I do, and journal. And I know I come across pretty bubbly on these videos, and I tend to be in social situations, so I'm giving you my social persona, as it were. But when I'm close to somebody, when it's one-on-one, even in social situations, I'll be honest, sometimes I back off and I just listen, and I'm really quiet, and people are surprised that I'm so quiet. But the older I get, honestly, the more I feel like I'd rather listen than talk. So this is weird. This is my time to blast and talk. But I love hearing what people have to say in their experiences because it's all different. Everyone's got a unique perspective, and I feel like there's just so much I can learn, and I love learning so much. So yeah, so remember that. I guess that's the takeaway, that everything's on a spectrum and that you just never know. People are so complex. And I know I'm guilty of it, of trying to put people in boxes, especially with the personality typing. I do it all the time. I'm the first one to admit it, but I try to remember that they're more complicated than that, than just their type, or what I perceive them to be. There's so much more there to uncover. Humans are fascinating. So, on that note, feel free to share any instances where you thought you knew somebody and then it turns out they were different than you thought, or you didn't initially like someone and then you love them, or vice versa, or whatever experiences with human interaction, and maybe misconceived, ill-conceived, I don't know. Come on, brain. These notions maybe we have of types or people or parts of the types that maybe aren't always true. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you. And remember, stay weird, my friends. You're awesome. Have a great day, night, weekend, week. Mwah. Bye.